everybody. I'm Kelly Ellers.
I'm Jeffrey Lonan.
And this is Volume Up by The Tease. So, what do you want to talk about today?
We're going to talk about, drumroll, The Little Mermaid. The live action Little Mermaid that everybody is talking about. For good and for bad reasons. And we're just going to talk about some people real quick. It's 2022. Mermaids can be black. Yeah. Mermaids are not real. And I got to tell you, I got chills. I hate, this is the more controversial thing.
Okay.
Live action Disney movies. Why do they exist at all? That's like, let's start there.
Agree.
We don't need to talk
Agree.
But that said, it like struck like all of the nostalgia for me. I was like, when she started singing part of your, I was like, I'm here. Yes.
I'm trying to figure out when I should tell you that I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen the trailer? See, that's even better. I like that so much more. You can't be bothered to be upset by all of this.
No, I'm still upset, but I'm just not.
You're not that invested.
Quite as involved as you are.
I'm only invested because of the people being so shitty. Let's just like, what are we doing? Like, so I watched it and I was like, this is great. What are we talking about? So, and I'm loving the press rollout, like the Disney Con, whatever thing happened. Listen to me. The star of the film, Halle Bailey, talking about how important it is for her and for millions of little girls that look like her to see her on screen.
Of course.
Have her hair, red locks as Ariel. Like, it's so important and powerful. And screw everybody else, basically. If you're a hater about this.
I think it's like quite shocking that people were that upset. First of all, stunning. And the red locks, literally. Heavenly. So yeah, go ahead and get behind that or get out of here.
Get out. Get out.
Get out. All right. On our last episode, we talked with Jose Rojas, a seasoned color specialist with a penchant for boldness. Jose has worked as a Chicagoland regional training artist for Hair Cuttery family of brands for 2 years and with the company for 6 years. Operating from Hair Cuttery's Hunt Club location in Gurnee, Illinois, Jose strikes a careful balance between creating color perfection, specializing in balayage and vivid applications, and fostering a genuine sense of trust behind the chair, making sure every single guest looks and feels better ultimately about themselves. Make sure that you subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Read the Tease, and send in questions to volumeup@thetease.com.
This week, we talked with Sébastien Tardif. As a celebrity makeup artist, Sébastien's work has taken him to New York, London, Los Angeles, Hong Kong, Tokyo, and beyond. For more than 25 years, he's led innovation for many global luxury brands and has beautified celebrities, including Naomi Campbell, Jane Fonda, Nelly Furtado, Olivia Palermo, Glen, millions. Maybe not millions, but all of the bigs. He's led makeup direction for more than 100 Fashion Week shows in New York and internationally. And his signature illuminated makeup has appeared in Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Elle magazines, and more. He's the creator of Veil Cosmetics, renowned for its textural superiority and a cult favorite amongst beauty experts and professionals. You're not going to want to miss this interview. It's a good one.
It is a good one. In fact, I loved his energy. And I went right over to that.com and clicked and added to cart. And I'm waiting for it to show up. Conversion. All right. So we're going to talk about an article, and Jeff, I'm going to let you explain this, but I'm going to tee you up for it. So there's something called angel cut with layers. And that phrase has been spreading on TikTok from an awareness standpoint. So we all know that TikTok has trends and challenges, but this time we're using it to spread awareness about important issues. And we're going to explain the meaning of the phrase angel cut with layers.
Yeah. So what's interesting is in this article, friend of the podcast, former guest Lita Fazal is quoted as talking about this. You'll remember we talked a lot about TikTok when she was on the pod, but in the article, she explains that the angel cut with layers means that a client is experiencing domestic abuse and is in need of help. And this is the code signal to the hairstylist to intervene. We've had a couple of guests on the podcast talking about the importance of hairstylists in interrupting cycles of violence. Suzanne Post and Sheer Haven, with their work with the YWCA of Middle Tennessee, has been a big advocate for bringing training to hairstylists to support clientele that are going through this. So we're loving that this is trending for the right reasons, helping hairstylists to understand that this is something that they can communicate to their clients so that they can get the help that they're in need of. I just, again, love that this is getting the attention that it needs, and love to see that TikTok can be used for good, because we often talk about the sort of like downside to social. So we love when something goes viral for the right reasons.
Agree. So the video has been viewed more than 1.5 million times. That was as of a day ago. Certainly by the time our pod airs, we're hoping it's more. So thanks for TikTok. Thanks to TikTok for doing some good, and let's spread that message.
All right, now let's talk about things that are trending on our site, TheTease.com. Our editorial team has been hard at work this week uncovering industry news, looking into trends and diving into brands you don't know but should. And here are some of our favorite headlines from TheTease.com this week. So first up, our favorite hairstyles from New York Fashion Week Spring Summer 2023. The team went and they've recapped some of their faves. While New York Fashion Week is certainly a clothing-oriented event, there is much to be said about everything that goes into these spectacular shows. Such an investment. From venue setups to music to makeup, it's possible to pick up on upcoming trends beyond just garments. For the Spring Summer 2023 season, the hairstylists at several shows went above and beyond in creating beautiful hairstyles. Head to thetease.com to see a few of our favorites, plus many more articles about New York Fashion Week. Kelly, some of your fave looks, hairstyle-wise, from New York Fashion Week this year. This season, I should say.
So I have a standout, and it is reassuring to me that I have held on and not departed from this chuggy look. Did I say it?
Yeah, you said it. You said it. You said it right.
And now it's back. It's back, and I'm back on trend. And that is in thanks due to the Tommy Hilfiger show. Not saying I would ever buy any Tommy Hilfiger. I mean, maybe 20 years ago.
No.
However, if we're talking hair, we're talking Tommy. The side part is back. It never left me. It's back for you and everyone else. So again, he stayed true to his signature preppy aesthetic, in his edgy twist. And his hairstylist, Virgin Morieras, work certainly helped embody the modern prep and prove that side parts are still cool. Thank you for that. How about you, Jeff?
I mean, I love a side part. I agree. It never really went away. I feel like there was a lot of the same, as we know, at New York Fashion Week. So I liked that they covered some difference in our favorite, the recap from the team. I kind of liked the Mohawk buns.
I did too.
For a minute, the faux hawk, I mean, RIP. But let's never bring that hairstyle back. Never, ever, ever. We couldn't escape that look. But I'm here for this. This bun thing does not verge on cultural appropriation, which, you know, hairstyles, especially for fashion presentations, can go in that direction real fast. This was like a sort of innovative look that I think could be pulled off by a bunch of people. So I'd like to see if this gets taken up by others, but that was my favorite trend.
All right. I like it. Lots of things to unpack at thetease.com.
We love that. All right. Next up on the tease, something that you guys are going to care about, especially because we know that you care about the environment as much as we do. JPMS helps empower global communities with new Bees for Development partnership. John Paul Mitchell Systems, JPMS, the leading manufacturer of professional hair care and color, is cementing its commitment to the betterment of people and the planet with a brand new partnership. The professional hair care company has teamed up with Bees for Development, a nonprofit organization focused on reducing poverty, building resilient livelihoods, and increasing biodiversity through sustainable beekeeping. In case you didn't know, Paul Mitchell's permanent hair color line is formulated with beeswax, all coming together, which plays a major role in helping its formula maintain its rich, creamy consistency that leaves hair feeling smooth and healthy. Head to thetease.com to read more about what JPMS and Bees for Development are doing. It's a big thing. I'm so excited about this. Kelly, are you as freaked out about all of the bees dying as I am?
100%.
Great.
Yes.
Glad we're on the same
So
page.
I have a lot to comment on bees in general, but
Mhm.
number one, you have to head to thetease.com to check out this article because friend of the pod, JPMS Artistic Director of Color, Colin Caruso, is in a full beekeeper suit. So thank you for that, Colin.
So good. What a photo
Second,
op.
I have a hobby that I grow all different types of flowers. In fact, I'm working on an English cutting garden in my backyard. And it's coming along well. And I plant specific plants just for the bees because I love them. And in fact, I have toyed with the idea, shot down very quickly by my significant other, of having bees in my backyard.
Could you imagine?
Kind
Honey
of,
by
yeah.
Kelly. I know I could. I can see it happening. I'm not going to open up fresh wounds, but I think you should go back to your SO and talk that one through.
Yeah.
That one
I mean,
might need to be revisited. We need the bees.
We need the bees.
Morgan Freeman can only do so much. Did you hear he's like got a ranch where he's got a bunch of bees? He's trying to bring back bees. Anyway, I mean, we should all.
What did we ever do to the bees? Like, give the bees some love, would we, everyone? So kudos to the team over at JPMS. They're always innovating, always, and always making measures to help save the planet. Their mission is super solid. So is Colin in the bee seat. So is Colin in the beekeeper outfit.
Yep, we love that. All right, another thing that you guys are going to want to check out, especially if you're a pro and you've got some advice for your clients, is a story called How to Maintain Post-Salon Hair According to Master Stylist Grega Prothero. There's no feeling comparable to leaving the salon after an appointment, whether you got a fresh chop or just touched up your color. It's hard not to feel a colossal confidence boost while walking out the door. That's what we love about the industry. While the vibrancy and healthiness of freshly done hair eventually fades, there are certainly ways to keep it looking its best for much longer. Head to thetease.com to read some tips from master stylist and LA salon owner Grega Prothero on how to maintain hair post-hair appointment. Pros, cross-check to see if your advice stacks up or if you've got better advice. We'd love to hear it. If you disagree, we're all ears. Kelly,
yes.
What is the one thing that you do post color application to make sure that you are increasing longevity?
Yeah, this is not a tip on here and perhaps does nothing, but I wait. That's
why I wanted to ask.
But I wait a solid handful of days to wash my hair. I feel like it needs to really find its home. Just this dark color needs to settle in. I also only ever use salon professional products like RIP, sorry, others, but no. And then, I certainly limit my heat styling and I use a heat styling spray. Trust me, I take good care of these locks. I mean, what about you? You change color more often than I. So what tricks do you have?
I would say that I do not follow professional advice.
Okay, great. Not great.
So not great. Not great at all. I could definitely benefit from these tips. So to be clear, the only thing is I'm not really doing heat styling. There's not enough hair to work with. So I've got that on my court. But yeah, I'm pretty trash when it comes to, because to your point, I'm like cycling through it. I'm doing something else. I'm not necessarily worried about keeping a look for terribly long. But I think
that's because, you are, you've got some gray coming in. It looks stunning. I too have gray, but you can't see it. And if I didn't follow these tips,
that's correct.
You could. So it would affect so much more than just actual hair. So,
and isn't that the root of, look at us getting real punny.
You did that.
Sorry, guys.
Totally did that. Okay.
As always, so much going on at TheTease.com. Thank you to our hardworking editors. We are proud to publish stories that salon pros and consumers care about.
Next up, my conversation with Sébastien Tardif. Get ready. Lots of energy coming your way. A true founder in the industry. We're not just slapping a celebrity name on it. He's the real deal. Loved it. He's the real deal. Take a listen. Okay, what did I tell you? Right? There's some passion behind that brand.
Lots of energy, lots of names listed. I'm all about a name drop though. Let's be clear. And also a little bit of bashing on celebrity beauty brands. I'm okay with it. I feel like, people are
We
welcome
could have
to
gone
play that
deeper
game.
even personally. You know how we feel. But anyway.
But it's nice to get some of that echoed back to us from established players in the field. But an incredible interview. Glad that we got to do that. Let's have him back.
Same. All right. Be sure to hit subscribe, rate, and review, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Read the Tease, and send in questions to volumeup@thetease.com.
Volume Up is a Tease Media production. This episode was produced by Monica Hickey and Madeline Hickey. Brian Daly is our editor and audio engineer. Thank you to our creative team for putting together the graphics for this episode.